Here we are back again, ladies and gentlemen, for another coin roll hunt reveal by Copper Coins. This one is for a special roll. This is one of a large group of rolls that I picked up that are all RPMs. We've had a great amount of success with these rolls so far, and this one should be no exception. It has not been searched by myself or anyone else who knows die varieties. The circumstance by which this was purchased and built, back at some point in the past, a dealer friend of mine purchased an entire bag of RPM Lincoln Cents from a gentleman who had hunted rolls for many, many years, pulled out all the RPMs and stuck them in a bag. He bought the bag from the gentleman, took the bag home, had his wife count them into 50 coin rolls, and was selling them in 50 coin rolls. He didn't have any penny tubes left, so he stuck these in a nickel tube. But I have not seen the contents of this roll for varieties. I have not seen what's in here, what's not in here. So it will be a surprise to me as it is to you. If I know exactly what the ID of the coin is, what the die number of the coin is that I look at, I will write it on the flip insert so that Eric will have an easier time pulling coin for coin and figuring out what is what. So that's what's going on. Hello, Malcolm, yo man, Steven. Got a few people here now. I think I'm about ready to get started. Let's see what I've got going on, and it looks like I'm ready. So I'm going to go ahead and dump these coins out. Get them out of the way here. There we go. And coin number 1. Yes, there will be an auction tomorrow. Auction is tomorrow. All right, here's the first coin in the roll. Let's see, what do we have? It is a 1960D small date RPM. I believe this could be number 118. I know one of the major markers for it, and we'll check now. Okay, I do not see the major marker for 118, so this is probably a different die. So it's probably not 118, probably something different. So I don't know which one this one is right away, so I'm going to put it back in a flip insert and let Eric work on identifying this one when he gets it. This one's for Angie. Hello, Taco John. And here is coin number 2 now. Coin number 2 for Mr. Worley. And Mr. Worley will pick up. Now, I should know this one, but I don't. I've seen it a number of times, and I keep telling myself I'm going to remember what it is. It's in the upper 100s, I believe. It's 1960D with a nice split lower serif, and it has a die chip in the 9 of the date. That's all I can remember about this one, but I don't remember what the die number is. The steel looking 44. You thought that was going to be a steel 1944 cent? That would be a really sweet shebang now, wouldn't it? Here's a 1960D. I believe this one's RPM number 50. 1960D. I believe this is RPM number 50. I'm going to leave it unmarked, though. It's got a couple of little Larrys on it. This one will go to Dennis Paulson. Here's number 4. Number 4 for Stephen. And this one, I don't really believe this might be number 80, but I'm not sure. I think it's number 80. Number 5. Number 5 for Mr. Birchman. There's another one of those. Same die again. And I don't remember which one it is. Number 6, Mr. Fletcher. Jim Fletcher gets... This is... Yeah, it's another one I don't really know. Nice split lower serif on a large date with a whole bunch of die scratches. It doesn't have die scratches in the right spots for me to call the die immediately. So... this one will have to wait for identification. Here's number 7, Mr. Worley. And James Worley picks up. Yeah. Would you believe if I told you I don't know the die number of this one right away either? I'm betting a 0 on memorization skills here. These are all just dies I don't see very often, so unsure as to their identity. This is 1960 DRPM 109. This is a 109, a later die state version of 109. I am going to write a 109 on the flip insert. We'll put that one back in. Nice colors on this one too. This one's for Carl. Now coin number 9. Coin number 9 for Stephen. And for Stephen we have... yeah, I don't really know this one either. Not sure which one this is. Yes, Mark, I did it. 7 p.m. this evening. About 2 hours ago. And here is Paul Fitzgerald. RPM 15. 1960D RPM number 15. 1mm15. Beautiful Northwest RPM. Try number 53, Dennis. Could be number 53. Here's Farm Dog. There's one for Farm Dog. Let's see what Farm Dog gets. Well, it's a 61D. I don't know the die number right offhand, but I believe it could be 30 or 31. Now number 12 for Mr. Dunn. Jeff Dunn pulls. This is... yeah, I'm not going to recognize this one. Way too many of these. I remember that marker, though, those die scratches north out of the 6 and 0. But it's been too long. Hello, Brian. You still driving to Illinois? Here's Malcolm. Malcolm will get this one. And I am not familiar with the die number on this one either. I guess I'm having an off day for being able to identify RPMs. Here's one for Paul Fitzgerald. Yeah, I don't know this one right off. It's got some nice colors. Many of these will be identifiable. However, some of them could be too minor to identify. The ones that are too minor to identify will go to their owners unidentified. I'll allow you to go through the process of elimination of other dies to figure out what they are. I'm not sure about this one. Minor split upper serif. Small date. And a 61D. Oh, I don't know the ID of this one right off. Well, I am just absolutely batting a total 0 this time around. I've got two coins out of this roll so far, 16 coins that I have identified. And they were easy. Here's number 17, Paul Fitzgerald again. And Paul Fitzgerald will get... That looks like 60 DRPM number 109. Small date. It could be 110 also, so I'm just going to leave it unmarked. We get through these another time. All right, here's number 18 for Deanne. And this one, I do not know either. And a whole roll of these, I don't knows. I have seen this die recently and don't remember which one it is. All right, move on to 19. Another one from Marshall. This could be 61 DRPM number 1. It's not number 2 and it's not number 4. I believe it's number 1. How about number 20? Dennis? Oof. This one does not appear to be an RPM at all. And I'll be replacing this one for Dennis. Get something in there that actually will work as an RPM. Here's one for Crispy. That's RPM number 4. 61 DRPM number 4. And number 22 now. 22 for Malcolm. Gonna go with a possible number 80 here, I believe. Really hard to tell. Here's number 23. One for Eric. What does Eric get? Well, it's another one. It'll be hard to identify. I don't know which one that is. Oh, I was getting almost half of them right in the other roll. Here's Jim Fletcher. 59Ds, I don't know. I have not studied the 59Ds to a point where I've got them memorized. Evidently, I haven't studied any of them to that point. I'm pretty sure I can readily recognize at least 75 of the 1960 DRPMs. At least 75 of them. And not having a whole lot of luck finding the ones I can identify tonight. This one looks like number 24. No, not 24, 26. But I'm going to let it go for later identification. I am not certain. All right, that's halfway through the roll. Let's see if we can do better with the other half. Here's James Worley. Mr. Worley, that's a 1961 DRPM number 2. Now, number 27 for Crispy. Not sure. Identifiable, but not by me right now. Not without doing some soul searching. Or better yet, just some site searching. Here's number 28, Yo Man. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, I see something little on the bottom of the 1960D there, and bottom of the D, but I'm not sure that's an RPM. So, we'll have to figure that out later. Not sure about this one. How about number 29, DN? That's going to have splits in the serif, so I can see it from the shape of the mint mark. I just don't see them very well because my lighting is set up too high. There you go. Split in the upper serif. All right. That was number 26. Okay. Had a pretty decent idea of it. Wasn't 100% on that one, that's for sure. Let's see. This one is definitely number 19. This one's definitely number 19. It was probably almost half of the 1960Ds. I have some memory of having seen them and can re-identify. Don't know the 59Ds, although I believe this one could be number 7. but I don't know for sure. Moving on to number 32. This is Penny Hoarder again. What do we have for Penny Hoarder? Well, it's a large date. It's this is number 157. This is number 157. That one's for Penny Hoarder. Now number 33. Mr. Morrell. I'm not sure that I'm seeing anything here. There is a lower split serif. Not going to be able to identify this one right away. Make a push on that one. Didn't do Yo Man. Yo Man. Coin number 34. Where is the coin? Here it is. And another 59D. I don't know my 59Ds like I do the 60s and the 61s. This one's got some spots on it, though. How about number 35? Number 35 for Carl. 61D. Yeah, I can see it's an RPM. I just don't know which one. Just got a really nice lower split serif. Don't know. You have to call the shot on this one after some research. On to number 36. This one's for Sureg. Oh, I know I've seen it. But I can't tell you right off which one it is. Number 37, Penny Hoarder. Penny Hoarder, same die. No, it's a similar one. It's not the same, though. This one's number 157 again. Yeah, it's another 157. Now number 38, Carl. That's number 38. Believe it or not. Coin number 38 is RPM 38. This is 1961D number 38. Nice one. Now move on to coin number 39. This one's for Marshall. Ew. I know this is one of the better ones. I just don't recognize it right now. It's a very nice 1961 DRPM. I just don't remember which one. Now coin number 40 for DN. Another 61D. I'm not so sure I see an RPM here. Passing through Dalton, Georgia. Wow, you're just now getting to Dalton? Holy moly, you going to stop tonight or are you going to drive all the way through? There's one for Yeoman. Well, that's a 1959D. It's a nice RPM, but I can't tell you which one it is right off because I don't know my 1959Ds as well as I should. Number 42. This one's for Eric. And Eric, yeah, I'm not sure the identity of this one right off the bat. I know it's easily findable. I just don't have it on the tip of my tongue, you know. Let's see. Here's number 43. And number 43 is 25, maybe? No, I think this one's in the 30s. 31 or 32. Not sure. This one's for Crispy. Man up, driving straight through. Yeah, you go ahead. I'd end up killing somebody trying that. My body does not stay awake on interstates that well. Well, here's a number 64. Nice RPM number 64. This one's for Penny Hoarder. Check to be sure. Yep. 2 parallel scratches between the O and the D of God, and 1 to the left of the W of we. And then we've got a die dot to the northwest of the secondary mitt mark right here. And a die scratch from the 9 down. Definitely number 64. Right at 64 on here. And number 45. Number 45 goes to Mike Birchman. Well, let's see what Michael gets. Nice toned coin, and this is RPM number 16. Beautiful colors on this thing. This is a number 16. You're right at 16 on this one. And number 46. Mr. Fletcher. Mr. Fletcher will get, this is a 24, I believe. I think this is number 24, RPM number 24, or 25. No, it's 24. No, could be number 25. I'm not sure. It's one or the other, but it does have a black spot on the head. Number 24 or 25. It's for Jim Fletcher. And here is number 47. This one goes to Malcolm. And for Malcolm, it looks like we have a rather minor split lower serif. I cannot tell you which one it is right off the bat. I'm somewhat good. I'm not that good. Hello, Coin Dragon. Number 48. Now for Jeff Dunn. $48 for Mr. Dunn. Here is coin number 48. 48 in this roll is a number 2. $212, $221. Oh yeah, I can't remember. 200 and something. Don't remember right now. Here's coin number 49. This one's also for Jeff Dunn. Was 48 for Jeff Dunn? Yeah, it was. 49 is also for Jeff Dunn. And 49 is, this is number 58. Yeah, this is RPM 58. That last coin in the roll goes to Marshall. Marshall will get this coin, which is, presently undetectable, simply because I just cannot do these more minor RPMs without a good study of the markers. But this one will go to Marshall. And boys and girls, that does it for this roll. I'm going to get one coin out of another roll that I happened to have sitting here. Or we can study this one up and place it in the holder for number 20, where Dennis Paulson is. Let's see what we have here. Oh, what do you know? Dennis Paulson gets a DDO number 3. It's not an RPM at all. It's a DDO number 3. That's about a $30 coin. I think he'll accept that. There we go. Oh, and look at the reverse, will ya? Will ya look at the colors on the reverse? Beautiful color toning on this. On a DDO number 3 for Dennis as coin number 20, because coin number 20 was kind of ugly and didn't have an RPM at all. And so there we go. 50 coins. Most of them are RPMs. There might be one or two of them in here that are not, but most of them are. Most of them are pretty nice too. So that does it for reveals for this past week. Now we're going to be doing the auction tomorrow evening. The auction will have, I'm going to say about 40 lots in it. Maybe 40 nice lots. There won't be any rolls this coming time. I will be doing rolls again next week. There won't be any rolls in this one. And then we'll get on these reveals, these 8 reveals for this week. We'll be getting on those as of tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but Wednesday evening. Wednesday evening we'll start on those. We'll work on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Actually, Wednesday during the day I'm going to get started. I'm going to do the 55D and the 58D during the day, and then I'll do the 51D and the 42 in the evening. I'll have 4 of them done by the end of Wednesday. That way I've got 2 each for Thursday and Friday. But I appreciate everyone being here. This has been a wonderful and fun evening. It's been a great time. And I hope to be able to do this with you again soon. You guys have a great night, and I'll talk to you later.